So the quote is, a good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. In a minute, I'm going to play this brilliant video. It's all about a former football player and TV presenter and about the impact that a teacher had on him when he was a kid. Now, I've seen it a number of times. I often feel quite emotional. It's just a fantastic story. Now, while you're watching it, just like you to think about the impact that maybe people have had on you in your life. So as a kid, I used to have this incredible scout leader, and there was something about him that he was able to encourage us all in different ways. And even now, years later, when I get together with some of my friends, we still talk about what an amazing person he was and about the incredible impact that he had on all of us. And in a way, inspired us all to go off in different directions. So please enjoy this video.
Mr. Pigden, he wanted to teach, and he probably wanted to teach because he wanted to find a student that he could change their lives, and it was me. I was the guy. I can't even tell you, sometimes I think about him literally every day. He gave me some self-worth. He made me feel like I was important. I remember when I met him again, it was really strange.
Hello, Ian. Long time no see.
Mr. Pigden, you're alive.
I'm alive, he says. How are you doing?
I can't believe it. Someone said you was dead.
As you see, I'm very much in, and I'm so glad you've done so well with yourself.
I don't know what to say. God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't know why I didn't tell Mr. Pigden about what was happening at home, but just having his encouragement really helped.
Isn't that incredible? Now, what I would like to suggest is while Mr. Pigden obviously had a huge impact on Ian Wright, that he was like that with all of his students. I think he went out of his way to help everybody. Maybe just his impact on Ian was stronger or had more impact or it's just become more public. But I would suggest that there were lots of other people he helped. And I think it's important to remember for all of us in our lives, whether we're teachers, work colleagues, if we're mentors in some way. So I think it's important to help people. And although you might not see the results, you just need to trust that you will have an impact, even if it's small, kind of like a domino effect, that long term, you have a big impact on people. So please enjoy the last couple of minutes of the video and remember to click on like, click on subscribe. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the video.
I remember him saying that he was more proud of the fact that I played for England than him flying over fucking Paris.
Oh, Ian.
I love that man. I know he loved me. You know, I don't know why he chose me. I'm glad that he did. He was the one who taught me about Jimmy Greaves and making sure when you finish, Ian, when you're going through with the goalkeeper, look for the space, score beautiful goals. But he gave me responsibility. I mean, I used to collect the registers from the teachers. Then they made me milk monitor. I really liked that. And, you know, I looked
What was
up.
that like for the kid who couldn't sit still?
Well, it was really good. I just felt important. He wouldn't let me play football if he'd heard that I've been naughty in class. He just gave me a sense of feeling like I had some use. You know, it was really weird because the viral video that went around where
Yes, in 2010 you were reunited with him and that video clip online's been viewed over 2 million times. You had thought that he had passed away. You'd been told incorrectly.
Couldn't find him. I was doing a television show and there's a bit in it where I had to go back to the ground and just sit in the director's box. And so I was sitting there in a reflective moment and then he just came off my right shoulder. And I'd said to him, "Oh my gosh, I thought you died, I thought you was dead." And he said, "Well, I'm very much alive, Ian," something like that. And then he said how proud he is of me. And then I hugged him And because he was 3 or 4 steps up, I felt like I was like 7 again. I remember him saying, because he was one of the youngest pilots in World War II. And when we won the war, he was one of the pilots chosen to do the flyover of Buckingham Palace, right? So I remember him saying that he was more proud of the fact that I played for England than him flying over Buckingham Palace.
Oh, Ian.
I love that man. Gosh, man, I'm so sorry to people who are listening. I'm just turning into this bumbling, crying guy. But
They'll all be crying with you, Ian, don't worry.
when he said that, he changed my life just by recognising, I don't know what it was when I was standing outside that classroom, that I needed more. And he gave it to me. And, to be able to unveil his plaque at Turnham Junior School was the greatest thing that I've ever done in my life, to be honest. It's the greatest man in the world.